ಏನಿದೆ ಸಾಸ್ ಇವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಹಾಯ್ Is my voice audible for you all? Is that audible? Hi, is my voice audible? Is my voice audible for you all? Is that audible? Okay, thank you. Hi, is my voice audible? Is my voice audible for you all? Is that audible? So today we are gonna do a mini 3D mandala, which for that you will be need. Can we wait for some more minutes? I guess yeah, we'll wait for some 2-3 minutes so that people can join. If there is a delay or some voice lag, can let me know so that I can fan sound. You're getting a fan sound? Okay, let me adjust that. Is that clear now? Are you still getting fan sound? Now is that okay? So shall we start? Okay, I'll be showing you the things which we are going to use today for this session. Let me adjust my camera according to it. Please wait. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Okay, so I'll show you the things which I'll be using. I'm using this compass. No need for any brand or something. You can use anything that you need. Okay, then a paper. I'm taking a drawing sheet, pen, pencil, and a sketch pen, a ruler, compass, etc. Okay, shall we start? Take any midpoint of the paper and draw a horizontal line. Horizontal line, and then comes the vertical line. Okay, once you are done with this, just mark for 1 centimeter. Then I am taking my compass, drawing those lines, dots which I have already done. Just creating circles with the help of those dots. I guess is everyone clear with that and focus is okay? Yeah. We'll be creating today a mini 3D mandala in which you will need only 3 or 4 lines. I am drawing an extra line for some reference. We'll be using it later. So inside the most smallest circle. Okay, once you are done with this, let me take my compass. Not able to see the whole paper. Okay. Now I will a bit adjust so that zoom on. Okay. Is that okay now? I guess this is okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead. We'll take our protractor and mark for 10 degrees. Which pens are good? Brewster Professional Pigment based, or yeah, it's based on the use that we do, but I am using for the past 1 year professional. I am using professional pigment. It's good for the beginner. You can use a normal gel pen that will do wonders. No need for any professional one. If you are a beginner, that will do. Okay, I have marked for 10 degrees. I'm drawing those lines. The dots 10 degree which I have already marked. I'm drawing this for darker for your reference purpose. You make it light as possible so that it will be very useful for rubbing. I'm just making this dark for you. Hi ma'am, which sheet are you using? I'm using a normal my drawing sheet. It is of 140 GSM. Make these lines very lighter. Okay, once you are done with this, the grid is completely done. Yeah, our grid is done. Next, we'll be moving to our patterns. Today I'll be using Brusto Professional. It's a professional fine liner 0.5. The same I'm going to use for the whole complete art. So we'll start with the innermost circle. I'm drawing just with a pen. You can also use a compass if you like for the finest edges or finest circle. I'm just using my pen. I have drawn one more circle inside it. Ma'am, sometimes your hand is covering the camera. Okay, sorry, hope I'll not do the mistake again. A small two thing. We are doing this as it gives a kind of a shine at last, and we'll be coloring these outer spaces. You can use a normal black pen, sketch pen, anything is fine. And once you are doing a recreation or same art doing following these, you can tag me at Art by Parishs and also Pen Paper Scissors. They are having a beautiful art supplies. If you can get them through their direct means also. You can drop a message. They'll be getting you the things which you don't get in the market too. They're doing an amazing job, and also the delivery is as fast as you can. Okay, once you are done with this innermost circle, we'll be moving to the next. I'm drawing patterns. This is a very easy and beginner friendly 3D one. It's gonna be, so I can recreate it and tag us both, me as well as Pen Paper Scissor. So inside one is done. The next we'll be doing an inside a small one. I guess this one is a more important as it gives a intricate effect, more detailed effect. So this line is necessary. You can also switch to the more finer 0.2, 0.3 for inside detailing. But today I'm going to use the same 0.5 for the whole art. You can also use Sakura pigment for fine liners. They are also good. So the next edge, I'll be doing this one. the same pattern. Then the whole thing we'll be doing with the same pattern. Follow this, try to be on this grids so that it will look bit uniform. Yeah, second layer is done. The same, we'll be doing a small portion inside it. We'll be doing for today for 3 or 4 layers. You can also do for 6, 7, 8 layers also. Okay, next is done. Now I'm gonna do a small line over here and put a circle inside it. The same for everything. Then here a circle. Now we are just doing our layers of the patterns. Later on we'll do with the fillings. I usually do the filling part last. Yes, I'm done with this layer. Next layer I'll be doing the same pattern. I hope everyone is following me along with me. The same inside layer will do. As I said earlier, I'll be doing 4 layers. We'll add one more layer at last. Okay, the next layer. Actually, the mandala art is a kind of meditation. You need more patience and you must make it very slow. Yes, this layer is also done. I'll be doing the second layer now. You can ask me any doubts if you have till now. Done. Next, we'll be doing the same one here too. Line and a circle. Two curves and a circle. Try to make those circles of same size approximately, not the exact one, approximately must be of same size. Okay, next we'll do one more layer, the last one. This is gonna be the last layer of mine. As I said earlier, you can do the same one, extend it. Hope everyone find it useful, and you can also recreate to the next layer inside one. Yes, that's almost done. Okay, now my both patterns and the grids are completed. Now I'll start filling it inside the patterns. For the innermost thing, I'll be using a shading kind of thing. Use your pen far and just do a shading. Yes. Use it from the bottom. Give a very light pressure. Very light pressure. Very lightly for the whole thing. the most inside one is done. Next, I'll be doing the next pattern is a circle and a line. Circle and a line. The same one. Small dot and a line. Small dot and a line. Most inside one is done. Next, we will be shading this region. Leaving those small circles, we will be shading the rest of the spaces. You can also use a black brush pen or a black ink with a brush or a paint, anything to fill these spaces. If you are using a less GSM paper, make sure that you won't use a Sharpie or a marker, as it will get stained to the next page. So avoid using those when you use a less GSM paper. I'm shading these regions all over, leaving those small circles. If there is a vast space, I've used those brush pens. When I use this for this, I'll be using the brush pen. Leaving those small circles, the shading is done. Next, we'll move to the next layer. For that, I'll be drawing a small arrow and shading 1/2. Small arrow and shading the one part. If you are using a black ball pen, make sure that it dries. Don't keep, if you keep your hand above that, it gets stained. So make sure it becomes dry. Small arrow, nothing big, an arrow and the shaded part. Maybe this angle will become close for you. Yes, this side is done. Next layer we'll be doing with my most favorite pattern. As a small curl and a covering for that curl and a flower. Make sure that you use both the same number of petals on the side, both the sides. Color those negative spaces. That's the important thing, so that it will become more detailed pattern. Make sure that those petals touches edges. Here, see, it touches. Coloring my negative spaces. I'm turning so that it will be clear for you guys to make it. Don't forget to color those negative spaces. Can you see the difference without and with coloring? It adds much detail to the art. So the negative spaces are coloring. Following for the rest of the things too. Same number of petals I'm drawing, both the sides 2. If you are using 0.2 or 0.3, you can draw 3 also, both the sides 3. Yes, once I'm done, I'll be moving to the outermost layer. Okay, next. Now, as of now, I'll be leaving this space and I'll be moving to the outermost, and later on I'll color that. A cross line. 2 or 3 bumps will do. I'm doing 3 and then drawing line, 3, and I'll be coloring. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to color those spaces. Make sure you draw those lines in the same direction. If you have started vertically, you can also do vertically. This portion. Lines. I have a habit of turning the paper and drawing. That's also helpful for you too, I guess, because the camera gets focused well. I have also created many 3D mandalas. You can visit my page at Art by Parishs. Okay, here at this stage I want to share a small tip for you. You have to make one more layer. For that you make a thing above this. This line is for reference, so that it will be uniform. Don't worry that if that is of big, one is big and one is small, we'll make it correct at the end. Yes, I'm done. Now at this stage I'll be rubbing all my pencil marks. With a gentle pressure, rubbing. Very lightly do it. Because I've drawn it a bit dark, it's difficult to look. be using a black brush pen. This is from Camel. I'll be using this for the coloring purpose. The same thing which we followed here, same you are doing this side also. I'm coloring these portions. You can also use the same black pen which we have used already for making patterns. This is going to be a very mini one. Yes, everyone are able to follow. Next, we'll be doing the same coloring portion for the outermost layer with the help of reference line. Here, we'll be coloring the outermost line. You can adjust. This is where the reference line will help us. Coloring, just I'm coloring the outermost layer. bit patient when you color those outer space. It's gonna be almost done. Yes, for me the shading is done. After this is a normal art. When we have to make it a 3D, take your pencil. I'm using a graphite pencil here. You can also use a charcoal pencil for a better effect. It's from Camlin. You can also use normal pencil. I'm start shading from the innermost circle. No need for a definite circle, just a small portion. Yes. And the next we'll be doing this layer. I'm just coloring this portions. Okay. Next, we'll be coloring this portion too. At this stage, please have a paper below your hand so that this pencil does not stick on to a hand and make the paper nasty. So please have a paper. This paper will actually help in avoid getting smudged. Already got smudged this side and all because of that brush pen, I guess. Yes, this layer is also done. Next, we'll be coloring this portion also. You can also do the shading part with a normal pencil. For the mandala effect, black is much needed. now the coloring is done for me. Now I'll take cotton earbuds, normal cotton earbuds, and I'll be smudging those parts which I want to make as a 3D effect. Normal one, I'm just smudging it. You can also use a tissue paper. With a gentle pressure. If you are using a tissue, or you can use a normal paper, have a small portion of paper like this, just wrap it in your hand and this will also look better. This can also be done. For the outermost edge, same process. We will be rubbing the same direction which we have drawn. Same triangle in the front. I have completed with my shading part. You can ask me if you have any doubts regarding this. So finally I want to share a small tip for a photography. If you want to take a photo of a 3D art, use this angle. For a better effect, use this angle. It will give you a good effect. Small this angle one will give you a better effect. And this is our finally completed one. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you are planning for a recreation or done a recreated, please tag us and pen, paper, scissor, and me. I'm using this Insta handle, Art by Parishs. Hope everyone enjoyed this session. Thank you so much, pen and paper, scissor, for this opportunity. Do you have any doubts, guys, regarding the session? Can we wind up? Okay, we'll be winding up. Bye bye. See you. Do tag us. Thank you so much.